Yo, I don't know if anyone's gonna watch this, but hey. Let's see what happens when I click on this button. Looks good to me. Audio seems quiet, but nothing. I should probably boost it. I should see if there's a way to bind a gain filter to my Stream Deck. That'd be handy. Instead of having to tab over and manually boost it in Streamlabs, especially because I probably want to shrink it back down afterwards. But that'll be better. There's not much going on anyways. There's no music or anything. I refuse to explain what's happening because I've already beaten this entire game. I've beaten the whole game. All I'm gonna do right now is just make every single recipe that I have in my book. There are 43 recipes. Okay, so we're gonna be here. We're gonna be here a while, but that's why I figured I'd stream, because it's just gonna be kind of boring. I could just throw on a YouTube video and just watch that, but I thought, who knows, maybe someone will show up while I make my way through this. First of all, can I spell anything with this? Probably not, eh? Chairs? Chairs. I can spell chairs. There's gotta be something better than that. Maybe... I can't see anything but chairs, which is so lame. First time I played this game, I got Tornado. Second time I booted it up, I got KMS and Poo. Two separate words. This time I got chairs. You win some, you lose some. There. It'll have to do. There's gotta be something better here. It's driving me crazy. I got 2 vowels. You'd think I must be able to do something with all 6 magnets. But I literally can't find one more word in here. Alright, let's get going. So the reason I'm gonna make every single recipe is because there's an achievement for making one of every single thing. And the game doesn't keep track of what you've made or what you haven't, so I don't remember what I have or haven't made. I know at least some of these, but not most, so screw it. I'm just gonna do all of them from the top. Hey Spike, hey, what's up? What's going on? Just doing a bit of late night gaming. Shoot, I'm gonna have to spend a lot of time going into this pantry here, huh? Oh well, it is what it is. Give me this. Again, I refuse to explain what's going on here. Wait, that's not even how this works. I was just about to put a whole loaf of bread in the oven. To be fair, it is pretty ridiculous the way you make meals in this game. But even still, we do gotta cut the bread first. I'm not trying to toast an entire loaf. There we go, single bread slice. Pop that sucker in there. Be patient. Open the door. I made toast. That's how the game works. I have to make 43 distinct dishes. I don't care who eats this toast. Somebody eat it. Okay. What's next? Just having a good Wednesday night. Yep, same here. I had a busy day, so I'm just enjoying my night. Dough and maple syrup. So dough is flour and water. Here we go, flour. In the mixing bowl. Water. In the mixing bowl. And then you go here. Great. There's dough. And I need maple syrup. I actually know that there's maple syrup under the sink, but I could have gotten it from the pantry as well. Beautiful. Delectable. Somebody eat these pancakes. Did anyone actually grab? I mean, they're not here anymore. Someone must have taken them. Oh, I'm just feeding it to the dog. Okay, fair enough. The dog's just going to eat all of this. I'm sure that's healthy. Omelet. Okay. Fried egg. Great. Gotta go play Arctic eggs quick. Alright, the eggs are in the fridge. Right there. Now I gotta flip it. Beautiful. Why am I putting a fried egg in the oven? Because that's how this game works. Cheese slice. There's the cheese. Nice chunky slices. Throw one of them in there. Mushroom slice. We got lots of mushrooms to choose from. Oh wait, I forgot. There's actually a second achievement I'm missing, and I'm just pretty darn sure I know what to do. I think I have to cut this mushroom specifically, because this is like not an edible mushroom. But too bad. I'm making an omelet with it. Was it one or two? Yeah, single mushroom slice, and then I need a tomato slice. I think I'm about to kill my dog with this omelet. I mean, I'm not telling him to eat it. I'm just throwing it on the ground. He's the one eating it. It's his fault. Mmm. Yummy. Yep, there we go. Stomach problems. Make poor choices in produce. Good. Now there's actually only one more achievement left, and it's just, yeah. For making everything in the recipe book. Eggs and bacon. There's bacon. Yeah, he doesn't like any of this. Now Sassfoot. He loves this stuff. But it's too much work to go feed it to him, and I have no particular reason to, so I'm just going to throw the bacon there. And can I get an egg, please? There we go. Wait, no, not a raw egg. We gotta fry it first. Come on, let's be reasonable. We're not gonna just put an egg. Eat. We're not just gonna put an egg in the oven. That's silly, of course. We have to fry it first. We all know that's how eggs work. Okay, come on. Whoa. It really is just literally Arctic eggs. They've even got the same little particle effect. This isn't made by the same devs, is it? There's no way. I didn't even think of that, but I don't know. Jeez, it's got the same, like, filter, too? Over everything? There's no way. I didn't even look to see who made this game. I just ripped it. I just started playing. That's how I am nowadays. I'm sold. I don't even look to see like what a game is. I just see the reviews and I'm like, alright, let's try it. Bread slice, 2 of them. And a fried egg, mind you. Oh, wait, there is an egg there. Took me forever to find the carrot. That was the last thing I did before going live. I couldn't find the carrot anywhere. I knew I had to get one because there's a couple of recipes that call for a carrot. Couldn't find it anywhere, but, you know, in retrospect, it was actually very obvious. It was hiding in the electrical box outside. Obviously, duh. Once I feed him something with beef, he'll be happy. But until then, he's gonna reluctantly eat everything. I think, oh yeah, fried steak? Was it fried steak or was it ground beef? I think it's specifically ground beef that the dog likes, but I don't know, we'll find out here. Give me a steak. The steak looked a lot thicker when it was in the fridge. Another egg. Wait, I'm making steak and eggs right now, right? Isn't there a third ingredient? Why was there a third ingredient? It's literally just steak and eggs. Done. Oh, potato slice. Okay, sure. This this dude at my dining table just patiently waiting for me to feed him something. And I just keep throwing food at the dog instead. That's good. It's okay, I know what he wants. I'll feed him what he wants when we get there. There we go. I think the dog will like this. Let's see. Right, boy? There we go. The petting's very finicky in this game. Whoops, sorry about that. Fortunate Gems. Cereal, milk, bowl, and spoon. You see, he liked that. He likes the steak. That's all it is. He'll eat anything if it's got steak in it. Cereal. Milk. Spoon. And the cereal. See, this is why I don't understand this discussion about making cereal, whether you pour the milk in or the cereal first. Cereal or milk first. I don't really get it. You just kind of throw it all in the oven. It all gets done at the same time, so it doesn't really matter which one you put in first. There you go, huh? You like that? Nom nom nom. Whoops, it's not my recipe book. Grilled cheese, 2 bread slices and a cheese slice. This is gonna go really quick. Look at this. Whoops, that's a potato slice. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. They look identical. You gotta read the text. Big fat cheese slice. This would be such a nasty grilled cheese with that much cheese. That's just too much. I feel like I'd gain 10 pounds. And then I'd spend an hour on the toilet. But hey, I'm not the one eating it. Fetch. PBJ sandwich. I gotta make my own jam. So... sugar. I think I read that right. Strawberries and sugar, yeah. Give me that guy. Perfect. And the peanut butter's in here. We don't have to make our own peanut butter at least. And the 2 bread slices. Ooh, there you are. PBJ. The raccoon likes sandwiches, actually. Are you, no, you're not in the rocking chair. I don't know where he's at. I wonder what would happen if I just put it here, though. Close enough. I mean, someone will eat it. Actually, the grilled cheese is still there. Where'd the dog go, bro? What the dog doing? Meatball sub. Be bread. Wait, that's actually my last bread slice. I've been going through a lot of bread. There we go. I'm gonna try something I was meaning to try this whole time, and that's cut the middle like this to build up a bunch of spring tension, and then we cut off one of the ends. I just want to see what happens. Oh, I thought it was like all gonna explode out. That was really disappointing. You give me the bread slice. You can tell we're doing something monotonous when I'm trying to make my own game out of it. Raw steak and salt, okay. Whoa, I gotta stop standing on that side of the fridge when I open it. Salt. I'm actually gonna clear this pantry out today. This is just disgusting, by the way. That's how you make ground. That's disgusting. That would not make ground beef. I don't know. I don't want to know what that would make. Just meat juice, tomato sauce, tomato and salt. There you go. Boom, boom. That's one for the dog. But bro's not here, so... Oh well. Chicken noodle soup. Yeah, this is one I know I haven't done. Because it requires a carrot slice, and I did not have carrots until very recently. Broth? Fried chicken. You're gonna make me fry a whole chicken, huh? Well, we'll see about that. Hey, there it goes. That's what I was alluding to. This egg's still here too. Nobody wants to eat burnt food. Picky, picky. Come on, dude. I promise you the chicken's the hardest one. My success rate with chicken's probably like 50%. Maybe that doesn't sound that bad, but I still feel like it should be higher. Doesn't look like it would be that hard to flip. Like, come on! Oh, they got... They saw me mess it up. Look how much chicken they put in this time. Okay, well, leave then. This is crazy. I'm gonna start stacking all of my burnt food on the table, like trophies. These are all my failed attempts to fry things over the course of this little journey here to clear out the cookbook. I'm starting to think my success rate with chicken is actually a little bit under 50. I might be starting to skew after today's performance. There we go. Okay. Just don't slide it off the edge. And we're good. Step 2, or 3, I mean, pasta. That guy's just right here. Then lastly, carrot slice. There we are. So this is my first time slicing a carrot. How exciting. The carrot really pops apart, doesn't it? See, I feel like there's tension with that one. We could do something with that. If we wanted to. Please tell me I didn't mess this up. No, we're good. Chicken noodle. You know, because I know this is a new one, I'm actually going to go... Look at that, still there. That's crazy. I'm actually going to feed this to someone directly. If I can. I actually might have, like, triggered the ending sequence while the animals are gone. Dude, Jerry's gone! He's never going to have that chicken noodle soup. So that's why the dog hasn't been eating either. Interesting. I didn't know that. Yeah, I haven't heard any stomping or anything. Okay. Now we know, now we know. Useless information, though. Given the point in the game that I'm at. Mushroom soup. I feel like I made this one for one of my vegan dishes, because I really had to think about that. That was the only one I, like, really struggled with. And so now as a result of that, I'm remembering, like, I know I made this one, so I'm actually going to skip it. Yeah, I have no idea if I've made beef stew. No, because this requires carrot slices. Okay. Oh, my burnt chicken, bro. Oh, my burnt chicken on the table. That's funny. That's very funny. Fried steak. Give me that. Very good flip. Nice. Carrot slice. And potato. Slice, that is. I don't think I grabbed bread, right? I'm pretty sure that was potato. We're about to find out. Yes, sir. Beef stew. Might have to put that one on the table for me to eat. I'm playing. Mushroom stir fry. This one. Yeah, this one. Wait! I just realized I can go here and preview all the stuff I've made. Yeah, see, there's the mushroom stir fry and the mushroom soup. Okay, perfect. I was gonna say, I feel like that was another one I made for the vegan dish. Okay, country fried chicken. No idea. So, here we go again. You might be wondering if I actually need to be moving it around like this. Yes, you do. That's how you get it to properly sizzle. Oh, come on. I didn't even flip it. I'm actually going to run out of table space, which is actually a little unfortunate. I wanted to see the complete collection, but if I run out of table space, that won't be possible. Oh, okay, here we go. Nice. What am I making again? Country fried chicken. Okay, potato slice, little fry on the side. And gravy, butter and flour. I remember making gravy at some point, so maybe I have made this one already. But obviously we're just gonna do it again. I gotta turn my flashlight off while I'm inside. What am I doing? Flashlight in my own fully lit house. Whoops, hold on. Just about mess that up. Yeah, I remember that. It makes a whole gravy boat. Okay, chicken, potato slice, gravy. That was it? Yeah. Ooh, yeah. No, that looks fantastic. That's gotta be one of the best looking things in this whole game. Just bottling at the door. I kind of wish I gave Buddy his cereal right out the gate so I could have had the whole collection back there. Fish chowder. No, I don't. I might have made this for Jerry, but it's okay. We'll make it again. Now, my fried fish. I don't think I've missed so far with the fish. But it's because I only had to fry like 2 fish in the whole game. And we're still at 100%. Look at that. I'm perfect with the fish. Gravy, again. Maybe this is what I remember making gravy for. This is such a funny stream idea. Just presenting the post game for this random indie game that you guys probably haven't even heard of. That's so funny. There we go. It's like the least... It's such a bad showing for this game, because this game's actually so good, but I'm just playing like... I'm just grinding out some monotonous junk. You don't get any of the actual cool parts of the game, you just get this. I don't want to say this isn't cool at all, but... It does get a little old. I promise this isn't really reflective of the gameplay. Necessarily. That was a very strange selection of items. That looked wrong to me. Like, what am I making? I already forgot. Chowder? I guess chowder's, yeah, a nice mix, isn't it? Fair enough. I didn't even know you could hit that. I didn't know it had physics. 18. We're not halfway there. I was gonna say we're halfway there. We're not. It's just me being hopeful. Meat, salt, I think. Yeah. Also, to say we're halfway there based just on the number of dishes implies that the amount of effort to make each dish is the exact same, and it certainly is not. At some point, I just threw a slice of bread in the oven and called it a day, so... No, not all dishes are made equal. Tomato. Salt. I kind of love how video games make cooking look so easy. They always give me the false hope that I might be able to succeed in the kitchen one day. Okay, that should be it. Toast I can do, actually. That one's not too bad. Cereal. I've managed cereal a number of times as well. I think that's about it. Philly cheesesteak. Yeah, I certainly haven't made that before. They don't give me steak. Where's my steak at? Oh, there we go. What am I doing with it? Frying it, right. I can't even think 2 steps at a time in this game. 1 step, that's it. Even fried steak gets boiled down to just steak in my mind. Cheese slice. I'm getting a lot of mileage with just that one block of cheese. I've certainly never had a Philly cheesesteak that looked that good. The only one I got was from Subway. Tasted fine, but it didn't look that good. Pasta and cheese sauce. So I'm gonna make the cheese sauce. But we can throw the pasta in there. Milk and a cheese wedge. A whole wedge. Is that it? Alfredo pasta and cheese sauce. I don't think that's quite enough. I don't know, maybe. Shoot, I mean, I've had chicken Alfredo, but there's no chicken, so maybe chicken Alfredo really is just pasta and cheese sauce. It's even simpler than spaghetti. Still, I wouldn't use Cheese Whiz. You're gonna get some special sauce for that. Spaghetti and meatballs. This one I know I've made. I'm gonna skip this one. Beef burrito, okay. Tortilla. No way he just said that. I can't believe he thinks it's pronounced like that. Fry, right? Yeah. Very nice. Chopped lettuce. This is our first time getting lettuce today. Gimme, gimme. A man after midnight, if you will. Okay, come on now. Not that hard. It's actually a very large target. Also just half an entire head. And cheese slice. Do I have any left? I do, I still have one remaining. Perfect. Turnover wig, what's good? Good to see you. Beef burrito. Chicken burrito. Shockingly similar. Except I have to fry a chicken leg, and we all know how that's gonna go. If my if that's anything to go off of. There you are. Okay, how are we feeling about this one? You a gambling man? Am I going to successfully flip the chicken? Yes! Yo! Alright! Maybe I'm improving. My hit rate's going up. Okay, now we do the rest of this. Throw them in there. The other half of the lettuce. And now I gotta go chop up a whole block of cheese. For those of you just joining, this is the post game for an indie game that you likely do not even know, and I'm not going to give you any additional context. I'm just sitting here grinding out an achievement that's going to take me about an hour, so I figured I'd stream it. That should be everything. Looks exactly the same, but yeah, you know what, that's fair enough. When I go to Taco Bell and I get a beef or bean, looks exactly the same. Speaking of, bro, here we go. I have not made any bean dishes yet. I found the beans and never did anything with them, so this is a first for me. Got a lot of tortilla dishes here. Beans, beans, beans. I feel like there was a Playground song about beans, something like the more you eat. I don't know, I can't remember. It's so funny how those exist. I wonder if kids still sing Playground songs. Probably not, right? They'll just sing Chug Jug with You. Wait, what am I looking in the pantry for lettuce for? Nice. What is this again? Bean burrito. Why don't you want cheese? Tortilla, beans, and chopped lettuce. That's weird. Alright. I'd put cheese on a bean burrito, right? I mean, I'd put cheese on anything, so maybe I'm not a good candidate for that. Good person to ask, but I don't know. Why wouldn't you? Does that look like cheese in the bean burrito portrait right there? That looks like cheese to me. Come on now. I think you got that song from Total Drama Island, the Bean song. That must be something that Owen sings. I don't even remember that. That's so funny. Pizza. Okay, I've made pizza. I know I've made pizza. I know I've made burgers, so I'm skipping those ones. Fried fish. Wait, again, what am I doing? Like, I don't have a fridge, bro. Come here. Yo, my perfect fish streak. No. Okay, fine. It'd be so funny if I could actually summon, like, some eldritch horror by serving up enough burnt food. That's actually a great idea. Because the burnt food has no functional purpose in this game. Bit of a letdown. Kinda wish it did something. So there you go, there's an idea. Devs. I might not have any potato left, do I? I don't think so. It's a little hard to tell. I got a whole salad going on over there. A whole cob salad. Potatoes. There we go. I had to go in real deep for that one. Whoa there. This guy was ready to hop right in. No bread slices? No. So 3 potato slices, fried fish? Yes, sir. Did I make pizza? I'm sure I did. I feel like that was one of the Italian dishes I had to make. I can always go double check. I'm just gonna skip it for now. I feel pretty confident in the pizza. House salad. Definitely didn't make this. I found this recipe way too late. Chopped lettuce. Tomato slice. I might just have all the ingredients right here. Nope, no tomatoes. Wait, I think I still have... Yeah, I've got tomatoes in this drawer. Nice. That's convenient. Cheese slice. Pretzel. Oh, I guess this is like croutons. Yeah, I was gonna say bread and salad. I'm gonna have to watch the stream back. I'm interested in seeing how the bitrate came out. Because this game's got a bit of a filter over the display. I imagine it's not helping things. That sort of just natural graininess. Like if I just sit still like this, you'll be able to see it. It's like a bit of a grid pattern that's just overlaid over everything. That's not good for the stream. I know it's not. I wonder if I can turn that off actually. Now that I'm thinking about it. Dithering effects? I don't even know what that is. Let's try it. Oh, actually, literally, yes. That is exactly what that is. Okay, cool. I've potentially just improved the stream clarity. Blueberries. Those guys are right there. Strawberry. Right there. An apple slice. I have not had to work an apple into a dish yet. This was the literal last ingredient that I found. It wasn't as hard to find as the carrot, but it did still technically take longer, so... Nice, there we go. Fruit salad. Yummy, yummy. Fruit salad. Yummy, yummy. That is a classic. Oh, I've done French fries. I don't need to do those again. Nachos. I think I made nachos. I'll just do them. Chips. Got a bag of chips in here. That's not a common ingredient, is it? Right, milk and cheese wedge. Give me cheese, thank you. Now this is nacho cheese. I would not call this Alfredo cheese, but nacho cheese, I'll buy it. I think that works. Raw steak and salt. I've made this enough times. I really shouldn't need to be checking. My meat smoothie. Delicious. And that was it. Chips, cheese sauce, ground beef. Okay. See, we should be making guac. I found an avocado as an ingredient. I never actually used it in anything. Yeah, I don't think I've made nachos. They don't look familiar to me. That little portrait. Chip. Oh, well, there you go. Chips and guacamole right there. Right there. Avocado and salt, I think it said. Yeah. It's weird. I'm not like a fan of guacamole, but avocado and salt? I'll eat avocado and salt. That's pretty good. I don't know what the difference is. This game seems to think it's the same thing, but no, guacamole just has some very interesting spices going on. I like spicy stuff, but like, guacamole is such a weird spice. It's just weird to describe. Very unique flavor. It's fine. I'll eat guac, but I certainly don't prefer it over like salsa. Cheese and crackers. I feel like I made this one, but it's fine. Let's go again. I'm surprised I haven't messed up any dishes yet. I've actually got a 100% record today on stream. But I guess that just goes to show that I played this game quite a bit beforehand. Very good game. I highly recommend. Well, I mean, you have to be the type of person that's willing to spend money on a short experience. A lot of people aren't. They're like, you know, a lot of people buy games based on how long they take to beat. So, you know, if I'm spending $10 on a game, I better get 10 hours out of it or whatever. If you're that type of person, then yeah, maybe don't get this. But if you're like me and you just want a good game, you don't really care that much about the price tag as long as it's not crazy. Yeah, this experience, very nice. Very good, very nice. This is one of those games that knows how to onboard the player without a tutorial. And they do it really well. Not every game is that good. A lot of games try to cut out the tutorials because they're trying to be all hands-off and mystical, but I don't know, most of them aren't that good at it. This game, I feel like they did a good job. It's flour and water, right? Yeah. I actually have no idea what this is. It's not even English. It's probably in like East Indian food, maybe? If I had to guess. Just because it's got dough. I was like, it's probably Indian, but I don't actually know. Gulab Jamun. Oh, wait, I'm putting a rose in here? What? I didn't think the rose was ever going to get mixed into anything for food. Who the heck? Who thought... If this is real food, I have to ask who looked at a rose and thought, oh, I should try eating that. Because that's insane behavior. Where's my maple syrup at? That's a very rare ingredient. I don't even know where it's stocked. What am I looking at? Bro. Dough, maple syrup, and a rose. This cannot be real. And milk. Alright, bro. I'm excited to see what's going to come out of this. Oh, the rose is just on the side. It's like an accessory. Okay, so they're little dough balls. And they're sweet because of the maple syrup. Huh. Okay, I'm receptive to it. Apple pie. More dough. You'd think I'd get more dough out of a single bag of flour. Like, this is a lot of flour, am I wrong? Why did I just get one dough ball? You're very inefficient with your ingredients, aren't you? Sugar, butter, apple slice. I can't remember what the sugar looks like. Oh, there it is. Butter up. Butter up. Okay, come on. No, it shouldn't take 3 tries. Come on now. Serious? Am I blind? The butter is on vacation? There it is. It took so long, I forgot what I'm doing with it. Okay, it just goes in like that. And then an apple slice. I did chop an apple, but I used both slices, so we need to find another apple. Cut that sucker right down the middle. Double check. Okay. You know, I like a good apple pie, but I don't know why you would have apple pie on its own when you could be having apple pie and ice cream, you know what I mean? You're just doing the pie a disfavor by having it on its own. Same with blueberry pie. Although if I had to choose either apple pie or blueberry pie on its own, I think I'd go blueberry. Apple pie, it's, once you've had it with ice cream, you can't go back. It's the only way to go. Sugar, butter, blueberries. It's identical to the last thing, which makes a lot of sense. Really shouldn't be any different. Pie crust is pie crust, that's why they sell it frozen. And blueberries. Yeah. Blueberry pie is good on its own. You don't necessarily need ice cream with blueberry pie. I think it's got like a rich enough flavor. Chocolate chip cookies. I know for a fact I've not made chocolate chip cookies, and here I go making more dough again. I'm actually going to run through all of the dough ingredients. They're not going to respawn more fast enough for all this dessert that I'm making. Very good. Very nice. Sugar and chocolate bar. Is it that easy to make cookies, actually? I feel like that might be doable. It just depends on whether I'd be able to make dough successfully or not. I might be underestimating how difficult it is to make good dough. Oh yeah, the sugar's not respawning. I gotta go in deep for the sugar. Here it is. I had to do a loop for that one. That is an endless supply closet, by the way. It just loops infinitely. You can't run out of ingredients. Okay, should be good. Like, I've got no interest in learning how to cook, but I don't know, it would be really convenient to be able to just make my own cookies. It's probably a lot cheaper too. I'd be willing to learn how to make dough. Because you can do a lot once you know how to make dough, right? Look at this one. This one doesn't even have chocolate. Look how easy this one is. Just dough and sugar. No, I gotta try that sometime. One of these days. So annoying that I've got a sink right there. And I still have to go into the supply closet for water. I'm in disbelief. Why is there not more sugar? This is crazy. I'm rinsing this place of sugar. So funny. No one's coming to pick any of this up. Oh wait, I'm on 40 already? We're almost done. I just realized. I'm making much better progress than I thought. I'm also pretty sure I made this one. Like, I know I made ice cream. I just can't remember which one I made. And there's 3 flavors here, so I guess we're just gonna make all of them. Milk, ice, and sugar. Where's the vanilla, bro? That's not, it's not how you make vanilla. You forgot the vanilla. Alright. This is like natural ice cream. If you went to the store and you bought this, this would be called natural. Okie dokie. Chocolate ice cream. Yeah, huge quality of life improvement for this game would just be a little... like a scribble on each recipe card. Like tally marks. Oh, that's perfect. Tally marks? Absolutely. I want to see just some... like the character that you're playing as, I just want them to put little tally marks on each recipe card to represent how many times they've made that dish. Because there are some dishes you'll make multiple times anyways over the course of the game. It'd just be like a nice little piece of information that means nothing to most players, but for anyone that's achievement hunting, that's genuinely very helpful. Alright, anyways. Milk. Ice. You're not restocking my sugar, man. You're making me go deeper and deeper. Who knows what atrocities we'll witness as we go deep into the supply closet. This is technically a horror game, but, you know, when you're watching me stream a horror game, it's not very scary. Because I'm not really treating horror games as horror games. I just kind of cruise through them like any other game. Which sort of takes the horror out of it. If you ever want to play a horror game and you're too scared to play it, just ask me to play it and I'll play it for you. And then it won't be scary for either of us. Wow, big surprise. Milk, sugar, ice. Gonna go get more sugar. Like, I swear the sugar's supposed to be here. They're just not restocking it on me. The flour's coming back, right? The flour water, but they are not restocking my sugar. They want me to go deeper in here. We're gonna see something we shouldn't. Look at that. Look at the run back. It's worse than Silksong. And strawberry. Wonderful. There's the trilogy. Could have just made Neapolitan ice cream and skipped all that, but alright. And wait, that's it! I just gotta make a mistake, which I'm pretty sure I could do just by grabbing that and throwing it in there and see what happens. Which I never did when I played the main game. I never thought to use this slop jar. Wait, but I've made mistakes before. Okay, so then... okay, that was kind of my concern, is that in order to get this achievement, you have to make all the recipes in one sitting. So yeah, we gotta backtrack and grab the ones I skipped. But that's okay, I skipped like maybe 4 or 5 dishes. Like mushroom soup. Yeah, I gotta make mushroom soup. That's fine. I know which ones I skipped, at least. My memory's not that bad. It's not great, but... at least I remember the ones I skipped. This cutting board's so funny. Just all this random crap sitting here. Massive mushroom. Oh my gosh. And we got potatoes. We got potatoes. Beautiful. Or maybe I don't have to make everything in one sitting and I really didn't make pizza. I guess I did say I wasn't 100% on that one. Let's see. Beef stew, mushroom stir fry. Yeah, I didn't make this one today. Pasta. Whoops. By the way, if you can think of something else to spell with these letters, I'd love to see it, because I'm pretty disappointed with chairs. I just got a really unlucky selection this time. Couldn't make anything funny. I guess I could say Chris, even though I just have an extra A. I want to use all my letters, though. This sucks. This is such a bad... Wait, I've got it. Oh my gosh, finally I got one. Watch this. Whoops. Just slammed myself in the face. Okay. C. I. S. And then down here we go R-A-H. Assist raw, like the skeleton banging on the shield, but he's cis. That's so bad. I literally, look what they're forcing me to come up with, because his letters are so bad. Riches? Riches? The only reason I'm so hung up on this is because every time I booted up this game, I was able to effortlessly use all the letters to make something at least interesting. Chairs is just so underwhelming. It's killing me. That's easily the worst I've got so far. And I'm not planning on opening up the game again, so I want to hang out on a banger. I like I is its own word. I crash? Wait, that's way better. I'll take I crash. That's better than chairs. Give me this. Wait, that's not how you spell crash. Yes, bro. Okay, I knew I'd get something eventually. I'm much better with that. What's next? Spaghetti meatballs. Tomato sauce. That's tomatoes and salt, right? Oh, we hit the hour mark. I wasn't even sure if I'd be streaming for an hour. I wasn't sure how long this would take, but sure enough, really is taking a whole hour to do this. I've probably played this game longer than most people have at this point. Call me a creature kitchen expert. I know all this game's ins and outs. I haven't memorized the names of all the creatures, but other than that, I feel like I know everything. Except what to do with all this burnt chicken. Spaghetti! That was nothing. That was literally nothing. Give me this. Come on, bro. What recipe am I missing? What is gonna trigger this? Wait. Did I make all 3 burritos? Did I make the bean burrito? Yeah, I did. Because I was shocked that it didn't need cheese. I don't know why I don't remember making 3 burritos. You know what I should do? I should... They're all here. I should line them all up. Then I don't have to question anything. It's all right here. Here, which one of you was the beef burrito? Did I make a beef burrito? Or did I just skip straight to the chicken? There's bean. There's chicken. Did I make a beef burrito? I swear I did. I feel like I did, and I said the dog would eat it, and then he didn't, and then I realized the dog's gone. Okay, whatever. I feel like I made the beef burrito, but if it doesn't trigger after this, then I guess we know what to do. Okay, pizza. I really feel like this is it. This is the one I didn't do. It's gotta be pizza. I've made so much dough, man. Look how much dough they make you make. Tomato sauce, again. That's an apple. You know, one thing I haven't tried doing in this game is just blending two random ingredients together just to see what comes out. I've only ever made, like, successful results. But that's a side mission. I'm currently doing the main mission here. I'm not going to get distracted. Right quite yet. This is pizza, huh? Dough, pizza sauce, cheese. Yeah, it's a boring pizza, but it's pizza. It checks out. Pizza. Okay, no achievement. What? Let's see. Burger. I didn't make the burger today. Okay, fair enough. We'll try that too. Oops. Raw steak. Cheese slice and 2 bread slices. Again, very minimal on the burger. Like, I couldn't have put lettuce in here? Come on now. You gotta have lettuce on your burger, you pig. What are you doing? Ridiculous. Insulting to the art of burgers to not at least have lettuce. I'm not saying you gotta load it up with onions and all that if you don't want, but come on. Fish and chips, house salad, fruit salad, french fries I didn't make today. I doubt I have 4 potato slices here. No, there's no way. Do I even have a single potato slice? No, let's go chop up a potato. Is there a doubt in my mind? No, this was one of my vegan meals. Yeah, I have 100% made it. So it's just not carrying across saves, which is fine. Or not across saves. It's all the same save, but like across sessions. You just gotta do this all in one go. They probably didn't expect you to close the game, honestly. The game is not long. You should be able to 100% it in one go. I just didn't. I beat the game. I closed the game. Thought, I'll come back tomorrow. Get the rest of the achievements. French fries. Okay, this is getting silly now. Come on, what haven't I made? We made nachos today, chips and guac, cheese and crackers? Did I make cheese and crackers? I feel like I did. We can find that one. We can find that one. It'll be here somewhere. I can't believe I didn't think to like line these up. It makes a lot of sense in retrospect just to help me keep track. There's cheese and crackers, okay. I mean, it's still faster than making the same dish a second time. No, then there's all my desserts. Okay. So then what then? What did I fail to make today? I made toast. I made pancakes. I didn't even think about skipping anything at first. The first thing I even bothered skipping was... Did I make an egg sandwich? I think I made an egg sandwich. I don't think I skipped that. What the heck was the first thing I skipped? I made the meatball sub. Right? Did I make the meatball sub? Bro, this sucks. Chicken noodle soup. I mean, I obviously didn't make this before today because it requires a carrot, but did I make it at all? Yeah, I did. I even left it in Gerald's basket. Mushroom soup, beef stew. I made that. Mushroom stir fry, country fried chicken, fish chowder, meatloaf, Philly cheesesteak, Alfredo, spaghetti meatballs, beef burrito. I never did find the beef burrito. I feel like I made this. I'm just gonna go look again. I'm certain I made all three. Like, it seems crazy to me. I don't remember making 3 burritos. But at the same time, I can distinctly remember making each burrito. Where the heck are you, bro? Beef burrito. See, there's bean, there's chicken. I specifically pulled them out. Maybe I really didn't make it. No, it's right there. There's the beef burrito. I knew I made the beef burrito, bro. Pizza burger, we just made those. Fish and chips, I made that. I'm not saying it with 100% confidence, but we made that. I remember making a dish that required 3 potato slices. I'm sure we made fish and chips. A salad, fruit salad, french fries, nachos, chips and guac, cheese and crackers. I'm just looping now. I made all this today. What did I not make, bro? I'm so close, man. What am I missing? Am I missing a recipe? There's no way. I've got 1 to 43. Look, MasterChef, make every meal. So what meal have I not made, man? There's an achievement for finding all the recipes, right? Surely? There's actually not, which is crazy. Okay. So I guess then it's technically possible that I'm missing a recipe. Let me pay attention to the numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Bro! I'm missing a recipe. There's something between 15 and 17. No way. I gotta find a recipe. Oh, we gotta go on a scavenger hunt. That's actually so relieving to know that that's the problem. I was really concerned that I was gonna have to, like, make every recipe again or something. Okay, contextually, can I figure out what this is? Country fried chicken and fish chowder. Mushroom stir fry meatloaf. No, I've got no clue what this is. Okay, well, I don't know then. I'm just gonna have to search the whole game and try to find this recipe. Just look around every nook and cranny. Double check every... Well, I mean, I'm triple checking at this point. I've done this. Like, I thought I had every recipe just by, you know, me having checked everywhere. But apparently, somehow, we're still missing one sucker. That's so annoying. Where on earth would I be missing a recipe? Like, what area have I not been thorough enough in? Maybe... No, I went there. Where have I not checked? I don't know if I ever found a recipe just out in the brush. I don't think that ever happened. But also that would be weird. Like, narratively, that doesn't make sense. All the recipes should be in the house. Right? I mean, I found recipes in the shed. I don't think I found any recipes that weren't, like, in the property here. So, yeah, I imagine I wouldn't have to look outside of the house or the shed. The mouse hole's got nothing. I never found any recipes inside the storage closet. But I've been in here so many times, there's no way, right? There's no way they hid a recipe in here in an infinite hallway. But shoot, maybe, you know? Stuck on the underside of one of the shelves or something. I'm sure there's a Steam guide too. Steam's so good for that. As long as a game has any level of attention, there's usually people writing up guides, or at least, like, you can check the discussions and see someone asking like, hey, I'm missing this. It's probably a master post that has all the recipes. So if it comes down to it, I will give in. I'll just look it up. But it'd be a lot more satisfying if I could just find it myself. Door closed, that's how you know I'm in too deep now. But I really don't think it's in here. It'd just be nonsense to even think about hiding anything in an infinite location, right? It's just silly. That's just a silly thing to do as a developer. No, there's nothing here. I'm turning around. This is stupid. I'll come back here if I've checked literally everywhere else. But again, like, for the record, I have checked literally everywhere else. I just apparently have not been thorough enough. Okay, let's start checking the rooms. Oh, dude, Jerry's not here. Or not Jerry, what's his name? Well, he's not here. Wait, that means I can check the boxes! Oh, sick, dude. Okay, well that was probably it then. No! Wait, that wasn't just another recipe that I missed. No way, bro. So I'm still missing one. How the heck was I missing 2 recipes? Now that's just silly, come on. One recipe's like, it's just a stubborn one. I bet everyone missed it. I missed 2 recipes. But I've been so thorough. I've played this game for hours. How am I that blind? This is just actually me being stupid now. You gotta forgive me on the boxes one though. I know that looked really easy to find. But I promise you, there is a deterrent under normal conditions that would make it more difficult to find that recipe. But we're just currently not in normal conditions. We're currently in the post game. So it's kind of dead quiet in this house. It's supposed to be busier. This book never amounted to anything. I wasn't sure why it was there. There's actually a few things still that I can't answer about this game. Funny enough. I'm this close to beating it and I still have questions, but they weren't meant to have answers, I guess. It's kind of one of those games. Just likes to be a mystery. Doesn't give you stuff outright. Ah, that was it. That's funny. I was gonna say it out loud too. I was like, the towels are interactable? Chicken Parmesan. That sounds like that fits. Given we just had the country fried chicken right there. Yes, okay. Unfortunately, I have to fry chicken. But other than that, I am excited about this. Oh, he gets it first try. I'm really turning a new leaf here with the fried chicken. That's great. Pasta. My throat hurts. I think it's just because today was a very busy, active day for me, doing a lot of working. Probably inhaled a lot of dust too. Yeah, it's good that this is a pretty short stream. I wouldn't want to go much longer than this. I'm already ready to call it, but we'll obviously finish our goal first. Watch, I'm missing a 3rd recipe. That'd be so... I mean, at this point, I could honestly see it coming. It's kind of crazy how much they stuffed in the bathroom. It's such a small room. But it's got just as much going on as everyone else. Wait, what happened to everything? Wait, they did a little reset on me, didn't they? What the heck did I do to trigger that? Interesting. I kind of like my messy cutting board area. It's okay. It's just fine. I assume that was it, right? Nothing ever needs more than 4 ingredients. Chicken Parmesan. Okay, and then peanut butter cookies. But before I get there, I'm still going to keep checking the numbers on the bottom. Make sure we keep counting up. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here's the peanut butter cookies. 940. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So this is it. Now I actually do have all the recipes, as long as there's only 43, which I'm pretty sure there are. So, for the last time tonight, let's go make some dough. Water. Can I see water? Again, sink is right there, but maybe their tap water's really bad. Gotta replace the filter. Sugar. Nice. Easy sugar, easy sugar. And then peanut butter. Yeah, now that I think about it, the peanut butter was only used in like one recipe. I'm pretty sure like every ingredient here is used at least twice, so the peanut butter would have been an outlier there. Well, and the cereal, but that's fine. We forgive the cereal for that. Avocado, was that used? The rose also, yeah, the rose was only used once, and the avocado was only used once. Oh, there's peanut butter. Okay. Oh, tell me this is it, please. Again, not that I don't love this game, but I didn't actually think I'd be streaming for an hour. Peanut butter cookies. There it is, baby. Master Chef. Ooh, that feels good. That feels fantastic. Of course, in-game, there's not really any reward for cooking everything, because nobody asked me to do that. I just did that. Alright, well, hey, there it is. That is the grindiest thing that you could possibly do in what is otherwise a very enjoyable game. I would recommend Creature Kitchen. It's only like a 2 or 3, well, yeah, it's probably 3-hour game to run through, and you've already seen the bulk of the gameplay. But I promise you it's more interesting in proper context. Okay. Well. I guess that about does it. Now that I think about it, I gotta lower the BGM since I raised my desktop audio. So yeah, that should be good. Okay, well, thanks for watching. If you were here live, then you were fast enough and able to catch me in a 1-hour window, which is impressive. But to everyone else that's watching the VOD, which is probably like 3 people ever, hope you enjoyed at least. I don't really have much to say. I'm moving currently. We're moving houses. So for the next couple weeks, I'm going to be busy rushing to get everything stuffed in boxes. But I don't think that's going to affect content or anything anyways. Certainly not on this channel for obvious reasons, but the secondary channel might be 10% slower than usual. Okay, whatever. I got nothing to say. No updates really. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed Creature Kitchen. And I will see you another time, sometime, maybe. Goodbye.